Roses are red, violets are blue. If I said this was live, it'd almost be true.
Buster. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Saturday Live. The second one, we're going to have ourselves a party tonight. That's a desperately professional link into a topical joke about Cynthia Payne's parties. Yes, indeed. They spent 100,000 quid trying to find out whether she'd had a party or not. Now, what's the problem? All they got to do is go down there, have a look, see if the booze has run out, is there somebody thrown up in the garden, and is there a student nobody knows nicking bread out of the kitchen? If so, it's a party, right? Dear oh dear, they're asking judges to comment on morality. That's outrageous. The schools most of those blokes went to, if you didn't like getting whipped in a cold shower and toasted over a slow fire with a crumpet up your bum, they called you a pervert. Now, we've got a lot of congratulations for Mark Thatch. We're very, very pleased for him. We think he's done magic. We'd like to wish him well on his wedding night. Let's hope. Nice. Fair enough, we've got the young Tories in. That's very nice indeed. Obviously advertised in the Standard. Lovely. Where was I? Lovely people. I'm not offending any journalists. Stop improvising. Let's get on with the show. Mark Thatcher. He's having a lovely time. Let's hope he has a lovely wedding night. Let's hope he makes love better than his mum runs the country, eh? Lie like hell to get in and then do sweet FA for 7 years. You know, it's not that is it? But Mrs. Thatcher was very upset. She wiped away a tear and she was very upset because she loves Mark. She should be philosophical. She should look at it this way. She's not so much gaining a daughter as losing a dickhead. I think that's charming. we remember when he lost his dinky car in the desert. Mrs. Thatcher was very upset and we admired her for the strong line she took because she offered to pay out of her own pocket all the expenses that little fiasco incurred. I admired that and I respected it because I sent her a dry cleaning bill because when I heard they'd found him I threw up on the carpet. Now, it being Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a little topical number about love. Because not many comedians talk about love, and I think it's important. They're always going on about sex, and in these modern paranoid times, it's important to talk about love. But our culture lies about love the way it lies about everything else. They do say that love is in the heart. The seat of love is in the heart. I gave my heart away. Oh, I lost my heart. My heart is broken. The heart equals love and emotion. Not true. The whole body is affected by love, except the heart. Your eyes weak, your hands shake, your knees are weak, not the heart. But there is one part of the body that is more affected by love than any other. No. Very disappointing lot. The stomach. The stomach, that's the seat of the emotions. Terror, fear, love. Everyone gets you in the stomach, knots up your stomach in a little tiny knot. Gets you so you can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't go to the toilet. Love gets you in the stomach. But it wouldn't look so good on the Valentine's cards, would it, eh? 8 feet of small intestine with an arrow through it. Bonnie Tyler singing It's a Stomachache. No, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a good show tonight. We know you're going to enjoy it because we've got Harry Enfield, Stephen Fry, Hugh Laurie, we've got Bob Geldof, we've got the Spitting Image Puppets. But right now, we've got a song called Sexy, which is what this show is, from a fabulous New York band called Climax. Let's hear it.
I was a little girl, and everybody said, when you grow up, you're gonna be so cute. I knew that, but I didn't blossom until I got to high school. Now I'm a full-grown woman, honey, and I'm ferocious, okay? Keep telling me that I'm the one. I'm just so full of the magic in my walk. It's turned on.
Mr. Elton for his kind remarks about the wedding today. And I look forward to the reintroduction of capital punishment.
Fair enough, cheap little job. Nobody wants to know. Fair enough, but it is late. Fair enough, I'm going to get to the pub. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome now a new guest to Saturday Live, but some of us may recognise him from another guise. Please welcome Sir Henry! Yeah!
Ben Elton, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Elton. He's very good, isn't he? Isn't he good? Oh, he's very good, isn't he? Oh, very good. Oh, yes, very good. Isn't he good? Yes. Yes. Very ugly, though, isn't he? Isn't he ugly? Oh, yes. Oh, tell it. No, let's not get personal about it. He's very ugly. Yes. Oh, I don't like looking at him. It makes me go all, horrible, yes. No, I'm not ugly. Oh, no. I'm very handsome, yeah. Oh, yes, I'm very handsome. I'm really lovely looking. I couldn't agree more. No. Thank you so much for saying so. Yes. Look at my lovely chins. Aren't they lovely? Yes. You know, I was in a taxi this morning, and I was so handsome that the taxi exploded. It's all right. And it's not just me. My brother's very handsome, too, you know. He's very tough, my brother. In fact, oh, yes, he's so tough, yes. In fact, he's so tough that for breakfast he eats not one, not two, but 3 nuclear weapons. Every time he breaks winds, we have to leave the house for 40 years. It's most inconvenient, it really is, yes. Yes, as you guessed by now, I'm a double act. Oh, yes, absolutely. So I'd like to introduce you now to my partner, who lives in this cigarette box here. His name's Julian, and he's a cigarette. Of course he is. There's nothing else to live in here. Don't be so stupid. Oh, I don't like you when you're stupid. I really don't know. No, his name's Julian. Say hello, Julian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And how are you today, Julian?
I'm very well, thank you.
Jolly good. Now, Julian, I hear you've been taking singing lessons.
Yes, I have.
Well, perhaps you'd like to sing us a song, then.
Okay.
What song are you going to sing us?
Well, I'd like to sing you the lamppost song.
The lamppost song. Okay, then. Off you go.
I'm reading out the lamppost at the candle out the street.
Julian, now, Julian,
Yes?
As well as singing lessons, you've also been taking tap dancing lessons, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Well, perhaps you'd like to come out now and do some tap dancing for the ladies and gentlemen.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
Because I can't be bothered.
You can't be bothered. Oh, come on, Julian. Now, listen, those tap dancing lessons are very expensive. If you don't come out, I'll have to force you.
Oh, yeah? You and whose army?
Me and nobody's army now. Come out!
I want to piss off.
I beg your pardon.
Piss off.
Right. I'm going to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
What do you mean?
I'll show you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been smoking my double act partners for about 40 years now. And I recently discovered a frightfully good way of putting them out. It's in an ashtray. They're marvelous, oh yes. Terribly good things. Because, you see, my former method of stubbing them out was on my bare hand. It was very painful, like this, you see. Oh, it's terribly painful, you see. You stub it out like that. But the only good thing about doing it that way is it's completely disappeared. Yes! Oh, marvelous, oh yes. What's next? What's next, huh?
Right. Shut up. Right. Shut up. All these these revelations about me and this tart in the papers. Well, basically, she got the idea from me. She just went into the news of the world and said, give us your effing money, and they did. Shut up! Now, I'd like to introduce one of the best musicians I've ever been. Mr. Bob Geldof. Please give me a big hand.
Waving your arm will drop off. Come on. Right, where's the royal box? Where the bloody hell are we?
The festival hall!
This is not the bloody festival hall, you daft old kettle.
Well, what is it?
Looks like some damn nightclub, if you ask me. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. Bloody Biggles, Fergie and Thicko Die country, if you ask me.
David, the invitation said 10 o'clock on the South Bank by Waterloo Bridge. Bring a bottle.
Well, what are we meant to be doing?
Oh, I don't know. Opening something.
Typical. Why can't people open things for themselves? You see why they need us to cut their bloody ribbon? Is there anybody else in the country who knows how to use a pair of bloody scissors? Come on, let's go and get a minicab back to Buckhouse.
Not until I've opened something.
Oh, well, open this mob, then.
Oh, goody. I now declare
Yes.
whatever this is and whoever you are, open.
Right, let's go.
Bye! Bye!
Yes, shut off. This way, you silly old cow, this way. Ow!
Well, big thanks there to the Royal Highnesses up there in the box. As you know, on this show we have very famous faces like Her Madge and Phil the Greek, and we have some not so well-known faces who are going to be getting very famous as the weeks go by. This bloke's done a lot of writing for telly, very successful, but he's not appeared much. I know you're going to like him, so let's have a big send-off for Simon Fansaw!
Hello, celibates. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, I don't know whether you gotten something in the post this morning. Interflora sent me a bucket of condoms with, say it, with rubber on. It's really changing my life, actually, AIDS. I mean, it's changed my attitude towards sex completely. I used to go out every night, try and get laid and fail, and I call it sexual frustration. Now I go out every night, try and get laid and fail, but I can call it a healthy lifestyle. It's been a great embarrassment for the government, too, the leaflet, hasn't it, really? I mean, they spent 5 years trying to get sex education out of schools, and now they've put 23 million leaflets through everybody's letterbox telling them how to have oral sex. Mind you, when I'm in bed with the person I most love in the world, I'm really not sure I want to follow an instruction issued to me by an employee of the Department of Health and Social Security. Well, if you want to do that, you'll have to fill in the form. I mean, what do you do now you have an orgasm, you know? Shout out your national insurance number? WV 12 14 51A! Or if you're a woman, WV 12 14 51A! WV 12 14 51A! WV... There's a group of men down here looking very confused about that. You've just never been there when that happened, have you, really? I tell you, if the DHSS is going to be in charge of handing out orgasms, we'll never get them. Sorry, love, it's in the post. I don't know, frightens me almost as much as Ronald Reagan, that does, eh? You know, a dangerous man. And stupid. How stupid is he? Thank you for asking. Without moving his lips. There was a story in the newspapers, absolutely true. Ronald Reagan told the press that Nancy Reagan's dog had seen Abraham Lincoln's ghost in the White House. Let me just run that story by you step by step. The dog saw the ghost. The dog knew that it was Abraham Lincoln. The dog told Nancy. Nancy believed a dog. She told Ronnie, he told the world's press, this man's got his finger on the button, do you feel safe? My granddad's 75 years old, we don't live near the automatic control on the television set. They have some very strange views about the world, the Americans. Like they say in Russia, there's no personal freedom. The evidence they always give for this is that in Russia, you have to queue for food. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, we're British. We don't need food as an excuse to form a queue. A piece of litter will do. Oh, I'll just throw that... Oh, sorry, would you want to throw it away? No, absolutely, no, please, goodness me. No, absolutely, no. Just put it back. I'll do that. Have you got children? Come in front of us, then. With attitudes like that, who's surprised the British worship the royal family? I'm sorry. I mean, there she was. But, I mean, I don't like the Queen. I'm sorry. No, I think if you're going to be Queen of England, you should have some dress sense. No, and you know what the Queen does with her old clothes? She wears them. What are they always doing? They're always opening things. They're always in liners. They're like, hey, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hey, how do you do? Oh, poor people, my crown. She did one of those line-ups. She met a man, she talked to him, she said, oh, and how do you do, and what do you do? The guy said, I'm a photographer. She went, oh, what a coincidence. I have a brother-in-law who's a photographer. The guy said, well, that's a coincidence. I have a brother-in-law who's a queen. No, I've only got 3 minutes. Stop it. I know I'm funny. So, anyway. So, no, I mean, am I strange? Am I alone here? I mean, I think conservatives are weird. I mean, I do. I know. And I grew up with them. I mean, seriously, no. A lot of people sound very middle class, which I really resent, because I am upper middle class. My parents live in most of Wiltshire, right? I mean, no, my mother's one of those women who can speak without actually moving her lips at all. It's like, hey, you guys, you can't communicate with that, you know what I mean? I mean, I told her I was gay. She said, oh, I know, darling, I'm such a happy person. I don't think she understood the word gay, you know. I tried all the other words. I tried Nancy, puff, ponce, queer, bender. She just thought I was talking about one of her friends. Hello, my name's Nancy Puff, ponce, queer, bender. Do come here. I think it must be one of the great things about being black is you don't have to tell your mother. I mean, no, conservatives are weird. I mean, one of my mother's friends said to me the other day, she said, better dead than red. So I shot her. Well, no, I mean, I was abroad during the sanctions debate, and I felt embarrassed to admit I was being English, what Mrs. Thatcher was saying. I mean, she actually said, she didn't want to impose sanctions because she didn't want to create black unemployment in South Africa. I thought she wasn't that fussy over here. And the final thing, no. And the final, it's just a thought to leave you. I'll leave you with this thought. She actually said, you will find no greater opponent of apartheid than me. And I reckon Desmond Tutu and Winnie Mandela might just sneak past her on that one. You've been a lot of fun to play with. My name's Simon Fansaw. Thank you. Good night.
Excellent act, Simon Fanshawe there. Second act new to television this evening, also very, very funny, this time with a little touch of music as well, so that rings the changes, doesn't it? So let's have a big studio welcome, and at home you can jump up and down on your sofas for Morris Minor and the Majors.
Well, hey there, people, won't you lend an ear? Cause I've a story to tell, and I'm telling it here. I was born in a town in the great UK, from a baby to a boy to a man today. I'm a musical man, and I'm a man of verse. I got a problem, and it's getting worse. My life is so well planned, surviving and jiving in a funk band. Cause rapping, it's my bread and butter, but it's hard to rap when you're born with a stutter.
Well, it was 82 when I joined the boys, and I was hip and I was cool, but now I lost my poise. The kids, our fans, are starting to doubt when you open your mouth and
nothing comes out.
And it breaks my heart that we're not on the chart, cause the record's nearly over when the vocals start. And I'm down and out and I'm down on my luck, and I'm living on my own and I'm dying for a friend to say, but I'm under the hammer, cause all I seem to do is stammer. Well, no one's ever seen what I mean. From the age of 13, we've all been caught in a mouth trap. So join with us and do the start a rap. Well, interviewers turn away. Who wants to be covered with spray? Talking to me for more than an hour is equivalent to an April shower, and it's tough, tougher than tough. It's worse than Benny Hill, and that's bad enough. Something must be wrong with your vocal technique when the 12-inch remix goes on for a week. It's a bitch. Well, I was rapping in my club the other night when nothing I said was coming out right. The crowd got angry, and this one man, he was gonna throw a bottle, he was gonna chuck a can. Chuck a can, chuck a. Well, no one's ever seen what I mean. From the age of 13, we've all been caught in a mouth trap. So join with us and do this. Well, no one's ever seen what I mean. From the age of 13, we've all been caught in a mouth trap. So join with us and do the stutter rap.
Nice minor. And the major's there. You know, thinking about Simon's act, this AIDS thing, as some contributions to the debate are not very helpful. I mean, Edwina's comments. If you're a businessman and you go on a business abroad, take the wife. Well, what a liberated view of the position of women in society Edwina's got, eh? Forget the career, traipse around the world, bonking your husband, making sure he doesn't get AIDS off some foreigner. That's lovely, isn't it? Ladies, how does it feel to have a junior health minister refer to you as a sort of human condom? That's very nice for your dignity. She said, yeah, never mind if he's like that sort of bloke anyway. He's probably got it already, which is a very sad thought indeed, isn't it? I tell you, she said, if you're a Christian, you'll probably be all right. If you're a Christian, well, in that case, I think Edwina might have a few problems. Because I don't know, but last time I was reading my Bible, I don't think it said it's a good Christian thing to close down hospitals or deny children access to kidney machines. So, Edwina, better watch out. I mean, who was it? Who was it? Jesus said... Who was it Jesus said was going to inherit the earth? I can't remember. Was it the meek? I think it was the meek, wasn't it? The meek shall inherit the earth. Or maybe he said that earth shall be inherited by arrogant, rich health ministers who probably got private health insurance. Yeah, maybe that's what he said. No, I think he said the meek shall inherit the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a stand-up comedian for you now. You're really going to dig it, because the ranks of the unemployed were swollen by one a few weeks ago by this gentleman. He's trying a new career, starting out in show business. Let's give him a big hand. He's a great entertainer, Prince Edward!
My name's Prince, no, but seriously though, Edward. Right, OK, anyone here from Balmoral? Yeah, OK. Right, bit of observation comedy for you. Have you ever noticed, when you get into a state landau, you always think you got it to yourself. And who always comes and sits next to you? Queen Beatrix of the bloody Netherlands. I can see it's happened to you. And when you get to the Royal Variety Show, there's always some big geezer on the door, and you haven't got any tickets. So what does he say? Come in, Your Royal Highness, here's a free drink and have the best seats in the house. Right. So you finally get settled, and some woman with a bloody great crown always comes and sits in front of you. Right, you know what I mean? So, you go home, you go to bed, and what always wakes you up? The changing of the bloody guard. Right. God save your mother at 9 o'clock in the morning. OK. Let's keep the royal family out of politics. Don't blame me, blame the feudal system. My name's Prince Edward. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, an audience with Ronald Reagan.
Well, it's great to be here on Saturday Live. Well, it's great to be here on Saturday, anyway. I'm here to answer your questions, so fire away, fellas, as I said to the 6th Fleet yesterday.
Mr. President, is it true that you had no knowledge of the Iranian arms deal at any stage?
I had no knowledge of anything at any stage. I'm against terrorists, and I won't have anything to do with them. That's why I got Israel to sell them the guns. They have to get up pretty late in the morning, fellas, to catch me awake. Okay, Sir Robin.
Mr. President, did you know that the profits of the arms deal went to the Contras?
Can you speak a little softer, please? I can almost hear you. You, over there, ask me something easy.
What's your favorite color?
I have never illegally supported the Contras, and the money was not siphoned through CIA bank accounts with my full knowledge. Thank goodness I didn't give anything away.
Mr. President, don't you think you're too old to be a president?
Yella. Definitely yella. Or possibly gravy.
How is your arsehole?
Casper Weinberger's just fine. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Last question, please.
Is it true, as reported in last week's papers, that you have a memory problem?
What was the question again? No time for that. I've got to do Saturday Live in a minute. Cue the music, fellas. Hold a chicken in the air, stick a dick chair up your bum.
Ronald Reagan now, the President of the USA, with the voice of Chris Barry, who we'll be having here as a guest in the flesh later on in the series. Looking forward to that. Excuse me, trousers a little tight there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go from one United States comedian to another one. This one really is funny. He's also not half as dangerous. Would you please welcome a special guest from across the Atlantic, Ronnie Shakes. All right.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh. Nice to be here. I'm from the United States. I'm from New York City. Yeah. A lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of strain. My family almost didn't exist. My mother had some difficulty conceiving at first. So she took some of those pills. Went on to have 5 children. Although I was the only vertebrate. So I was pretty much the ringleader. You know, having the spine and all. Helped me out a lot, yeah. It's interesting the way parents discipline their children. They all have different techniques. My mother had a method. She'd say, if you don't pick up your toys, I'm throwing them away. Now, Dad was much tougher. If you don't finish your vegetables, I'm shooting the dog. So I'd eat my vegetables very slowly and tease the dog. Sweat, Fido. I was pretty insecure as a child. When I was around 8 years old, I asked my mother if I was adopted. She said yes. But they returned you. Pretty proud of my sister. She weighs 30 stone. Recently took up jogging to get her weight down. Well, it's down around her ankles now. She's precisely the same weight, but impossible to knock over. So we're pretty proud of her, yeah. Pretty proud of Grandma, too. Grandma finally broke down, bought a television set. She's had nothing but a radio for all these years. Now she's claiming everyone on television is black and looks like her. I said, Grandma, turn it on. Well, modern technology is wonderful. Recently, I bought a $2 digital watch. It just flashes the word now. Well, it's very accurate. And I like it. That's my problem, though. I spend money rather foolishly. Last month, I blew $5,000 at a reincarnation seminar. I got to figuring, what the hell? You only live once. I've been through a suicidal period of my life. I suppose that's obvious. I actually went down to the beach to drown myself. I guess I wasn't serious. I brought a towel. 6-pack and a barbecue. It was a pretty nice day. You gotta be careful. You gotta take care of yourself. That's what you gotta do. I'm not really a lucky sort, you know. That's my problem. To give you an example, I carry a rabbit's foot. Last week, I met the rabbit. I didn't know what to say. You know. His name is Stumper. Yeah, he was a bit frightened. Tried to run away, but could only pivot in small circles. So that's when I got the other foot. Figured he kept a good one for himself, you know. You have to pardon me. I've been under a lot of stress lately. I saw my doctor last Thursday. He gave me 2 weeks to live. I do hope they're in July. He's a bad doctor. And bad doctors have bad nurses. Yeah. I recall once she was taking a blood sample. Had a bit of difficulty finding good vein. Doctor came back just in time. He said, never take blood from an eye. And get that tourniquet off his neck. Well, he's been our family doctor for years, since Grandma was a child. Grandma's getting up there now. Oh, yeah. She's about 89 years old. She recently had a pacemaker installed. We went ahead and put a dimmer switch on it. Grandpa passed away a couple of years ago. I remember his funeral. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Our family was split over cremation or burial at sea. So we had him poached. Short service, 3 minutes, it was all over. I didn't think flowers were appropriate, no. I brought toast and jam. You were very nice. Thank you so much. Good night.
Hello, I'm Peter Mostyn. Welcome to Standing Quite a Long Way Away From. Tonight I'm going to be standing quite a long way away from the soldier and broadcaster, Field Marshal Alaric Dench. Good evening, Field Marshal.
Good evening to you, Peter.
Welcome to Standing Quite a Long Way Away From.
Well, may I assure you it's a great pleasure to be here.
Well, it's a great honor for us to have you here. Now, Field Marshal.
Oh, don't you bother with all that Field Marshal nonsense. Just you call me Field.
Oh, thank you, I will. Now, Field, you've just returned from Borneo.
Reading?
I understood you'd been to Borneo.
Yes, but I've been staying in Reading since my return.
When did you, in fact, get back?
Yesterday.
I'm sorry?
What?
You got back from Borneo?
Yes.
When exactly?
Exactly? Well, the plane got in at about 3:30, our time. It was late.
What exactly were you doing out there?
Excuse me?
What were you doing out there?
I tell you what, I'll come a bit nearer, shall I?
No, there'd be no point.
Where are you going?
No. If you come nearer, I have to move further away. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing quite a long way away from you.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. I haven't done one of these before.
No. Now, returning to Borneo.
Oh, no, not for a couple of weeks yet.
No, returning to the subject of Borneo. Earlier in the series, I stood quite a long way away from the Bornean ambassador, and he tells me that great strides are being made in that country.
Great what?
Strides.
Oh, you just moved away again, did you?
Sorry?
If he made great strides towards you, I expect you just moved away again.
No, in Borneo.
In Borneo? No, I don't think they get this program out there, do they?
Well, Field Marshal, you've talked at some length about your time out in Borneo. Let's return to you now. I always like to ask the guests I'm standing quite a long way away from to choose a piece of music.
Piece of what?
A piece of music. What would you like to hear tonight?
Oh, that's very kind. I'd like to hear Fly Me to the Moon, please.
Fly me to the moon and let me swing among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Where?
Jupiter and Mars.
Oh, yes.
In other words, hold my hand.
Hold your what?
Hand.
Oh, yes.
In other words, baby, kiss me.
Oh, bravo, Peter. Thank you very much.
Well,
that
thank
was
you,
lovely.
Field Marshal, for standing quite a long way away from me. Next week, in a special issue, I shall be taking a shower with Kingsley Amis and Fatima Whitbread. Until then, good night.
Obviously, the American was a bit taller than me. Ladies and gentlemen, as you perhaps noticed, so good laughing at short people. I don't think that's very cool or right on at all. As you perhaps noticed, we've gone out a bit later than we used to the last series, and of course it means we're not getting out before the pubs close, which I think is a bit of a pain for the audience and anybody who wants to watch it, and especially for me. I mean, I'm not obsessed with drinking, but I like to drink. I don't quite understand, though, why I do it. I mean, we all equate drinking with having a good time. You're gonna have a good time, you've got to get drunk, get drunk, have a good time. It's my birthday, I'm gonna get completely drunk. It's end of the exams, I'm gonna get completely drunk. Having a good time, getting drunk. That's what we think. So, the next time you're all alone in the bathroom, face down the toilet, desperately trying to be sick, remind yourself what a good time you're having, eh? Isn't it strange? You've got a little bit of money, you work or you're on the dole, a little bit of money, worth a lot these days. All you want to do at the end of the week is pour it down your neck, then spray it on the walls. It's a flippin' expensive way to redecorate the bathroom, isn't it, eh? We thought we'd go for a sort of muesli-coloured pebble dash motif. You're all alone in the bathroom Oh, it was to have been such a happy birthday, 21 today, but now you are all alone. You and the toilet. The spitting image chicken song is just a vague memory. You are alone and you want to die. Oh, yes, you want to die because the bathroom is a space rocket and it's shooting through the universe at 1,000 miles an hour and you want to die. Now, they do say you're looking down at 2 inches of water, wondering if it's true that you can drown. Because they do say when you die, your whole life passes in front of you. Well, the same is true when you are dead drunk. Well, not your whole life doesn't pass in front of you. You know, just the last little bit. That last 3 pints of lager and injudicious chicken korma passes in front of you. And that was your birthday. That was a good time, and booze has ruined it. And the next morning, it's hangover time, and you get no sympathy. When you've got a hangover, you're poisoned. Completely poisoned. You've got blood poisoning, but you get no sympathy. I've got no sympathy. You never should have done it. You brought it on yourself. I've got no sympathy. Well, what about the hang glider who breaks his or her neck jumping off a cliff? Does anyone force them to entrust their lives to a sheet of polythene? No, but they get plenty of sympathy, don't they? Oh, you poor soul. All right, so you never had to do it. You never had to jump, do you? The romance of these dangerous sports. We should get a bit of sympathy, us drunk climbers. Hear that click? Yeah. I got that when I lost a piton negotiating a dodgy ascent in Snowdonia. What about us drinkers, eh? See that bruise? Yeah, I got that negotiating a tricky bit of rucked up carpet round my mate's place, you know. It's every bit as difficult after 6 pints. I mean, what about a little romance about the obstacle course of life that drinkers have to face every Friday night? What about a romance of our adventures that we face in the nether hours? It was terrifying. I remember it like day. New Year's Eve, I was alone in the bathroom. I could see 4 toilets, and I knew only one of them was real. I mean, when sporting people give themselves a bit of a handicap, you know, when they sort of make life difficult for themselves, you know, put an extra person on the team or whatever, they're admired for giving the other person a chance, or they admire them for giving themselves a handicap. Well, no one handicaps themselves more than drunks. I mean, never mind run 300 metres, I can't climb the stairs most Friday nights. What about a few sports that mirror our achievements? Half the country's drinking every Friday, getting through the most extraordinary things while drunk. What about a few sports to mirror our achievements? You can imagine it, can't you? The next Olympics. It's the fabulous international relay. Try and drink 10 pints of lager, then make a piece of toast and Marmite competition. And the French are off. The French are looking good. The French have drunk the lager. They are completely drunk. They have drunk the lager. They've got the knife. They've got the toast. They've got the Marmite. They are completely drunk. Oh, no, one of them's getting all maudlin about his girlfriend and his friends are having a cinema. It's going to lose them back. The Swiss are looking good. The Swiss have drunk the lager. They have drunk the lager. They're completely drunk. They've got the knife. They've got the Marmite. They've got the toast. Oh, no, one of them's blown off and they're all rolling around on the floor laughing because it's so flipping funny. The English have drunk the lager. They have drunk the lager. They are completely drunk. They've got the knife. They've got the butter. They've got the toast. They've got the Marmite. Oh, no, they've discovered one of the judges is foreign and they're beating crap out of it. You see, your sport in the old days was a training for life, how to gather food. Javelin throwing, that was training somebody how to spear an antelope. Well, I don't know about you, but there's not a lot of call to spear an antelope down where I come from. We tend to have fish fingers if we get peckish. So we should have sports that mirror the modern problems of getting food. I mean, when I was at school, I'd have liked to have gone out on a PE pitch and done a sport that taught me how to divide up a bill for 10 people in an Italian restaurant when 2 people only had starters and Sonia didn't drink because she's driving, OK? You've been out there thinking he's got it back. I haven't been to a restaurant in years, yeah. Well, you've got to talk about what you know, haven't you? Booze is so pretentious. They try and make it look cool. That new ad trying to make Baby Sham look cool. Nice one, fair enough. Somebody's hearing aid's gone off. I tell you, they try and make booze look cool. Baby Sham, you wouldn't have thought it could be done, could you? There's this cool club. There they are, all the punks and rastas and groovers. In comes a Sloane Ranger. I'd love a Baby Sham. Suddenly, they're all drinking Baby Sham. I'd love a Baby Sham. It's not very likely, is it? They cut the advert, you know. I reckon about 5 seconds later, everybody probably throws up and says, what is this stuff? But booze, believe me, is a drug. I've got to say that. I don't want to tell people to drink. Booze is a drug. Drugs are evil. The government are getting a good clampdown on drugs, and I approve. But their campaign is very strange. I don't understand their campaign against drugs. I mean, what streetwise kiddie, what streetwise skinhead is going to give something up because Ernie Wise and Esther Ranson tells him to, eh? I mean, these ads are so patronising. Of course, you've got to have them, but they're so patronising. They seem to believe that the worst thing a kid could possibly imagine in his or her young life is acne. If you do drugs, you'll get spotty. Oh, flipping terrifying. They're all spotty already, aren't they? They've got nothing to lose. Yeah, you may well say to me, well, it's all very well having a go, but can't you possibly think of a solution? Well, I can, actually. I think people would probably not take drugs if they had something else to do, like a job, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Saturday Night Tonight. We've had a good time, I hope. Would you now please welcome the fabulous, again, this is their new single, Climax. Whoa!